Hey guys, welcome to another edition of GamingNight. We're playing Freelancers solo. So solo variant's a little different. We have to have two sidekicks. So we have this two sidekicks here. We have VM, name's Mia. She's got collects buttons, shiny objects ring, ice cream, a messy treat, a farm animal cow, a name of another character Frank, and then we got the merfolk, which is his name's Frank. These fins are rainbow colored, and it says an item sailors use anchor, an aquatic creature, octopus, a thing that is cold, snow, and the name of another character, Jerry. So there's that. So we have the imp, merfolk, and Mauser. On the Mauser. And so we have here, normally these are front and back. So character Jerry, starting weapons, a fencing blade. Um, your movements are wonky. An object that you lose, TV remote, a small animal, squirrel, a fantastic beast, dragon, and name another character is Mia. And then their backstory. Says, I remember when my pa first showed me a gun, an antique from the world that was before. Even then, I knew my calling. I picked that gun up and threw it in the old man's face. Since then, I've been slinging guns at any wild any wild dragon or city guard who gets in my way. Some people like that snot nose Maya say that kind of behavior makes me a jerk, but those are the kinds of people I throw guns at. It gets expensive, seeing as how a body needs a whole mess of guns with which to toss, but maybe some freelancing will help finance my dream of bandoliers covered in guns. So that's it. Can't read anymore. After that backstory is going to be filled out as we move along. These two form their stats, and as we add stuff, we'll go along. Okay, so and then for the only one I have to add is Gunslinger. And it's the only jobs that we have right now. Save and continue. And then it's got a code 374KFJJP, which I'll write that down in case we have to save the game. In case, because it remembers everything we have. 74. KFJP. Okay. Going to be recommended. So set up before EVM, you choose map A. This is map A. So this is going to be a long, multi-parted video just because the game isn't short. So, and it's going to contain lots of spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, you can watch as much as you want, but be forewarned that there's going to be spoilers. Turn this around so I can actually use it. I'll be keeping track of all of the stuff that goes on in the game. Anytime we move on the map, we have to spend time. If we camp, we spend time. Every little thing we do takes time on the bag, and it's the threat bag. There's mostly bad stuff in there. There's a couple good things in there. We can seed it with good stuff as we go along. So set up. Turn to page 35 of the location. So return to page 35. We're going to be at the hub marketplace where we start. So now we're going to start. So put that there. And away we go. So next. And
there's all sorts of culture to explore, like mole yodeling, interpretive yogurting, even the occasional mutant burger. The hub earned its name for being the center of the known world. Its shifting neighborhoods rest upon a clockwork-powered foundation that constantly moves everything around, creating new urban configurations every 52 minutes or so. The clockwork machinery thrusts steam through enormous pipes that wind up amidst the city's numerous terraced levels, ending inside the royal castle itself. There, the king listens to their toots and whistles, interpreting them, and this is how policy is set for the city and the lands beyond. But all that doesn't really concern you lot. You're just a bunch of good-for-nothing, down-on-your-luck nobodies. But all is not lost. In a gig economy, anybody and everybody can be a freelancer. When monsters need eviction from caves, ancient temples need despoiling, or entitled nobles require protection from, well, everybody who isn't them, they can turn to you, their neighborhood adventuring piece of garbage. A good reputation can earn you plenty of work, but you have yet to even find your first gig, let alone make a name for yourselves. Despite that, you've got a handful of followers already, and that's something. Scala is your faithful know-it-all. Grunko, son of Grung, an able and pragmatic porter. And Cookie, a weird camp cook who only gets you sick sometimes. As followers go, they aren't the worst, but if you could make a reputation for yourselves, you could attract a whole mess of henchmen and hirelings. And so, you find yourself in the city marketplace, hoping to find someone who will hire you.
okay, so now we're going to choose our things. Now, when I level up in this game, I only mark half a box. So every time I get a skill, it's half of a box, half of a coin, and stuff like that. Or yeah, half a box. So it takes longer to level up solo. So it makes up for the fact that you're only the one that's going to be gaining all the stuff. So it's kind of, I'm hoping I'm playing it right as a solo. It's the first time playing this, so bear with me if I'm making mistakes. So my guy's gonna help move boxes. Merfolk is gonna visit the magic shop, and the imp Maya is gonna look at flyers. So basically, we're gonna go and help move boxes. So my Mauser is going to get money, half of it. So I have to get my pen and half of it. There we go. Half a mic. Now we don't get the die yet. So we fill it all the way up. So we got an 8. Well, I'm going for, I'm not gonna, I can give somebody stress token or take a stress token to reroll it. I'm just gonna stick with the 8. This is early in the game, so I'm not all that worried about too much bad stuff happening right now.
I can help with those boxes, you tell the gruff stiltkin behind the bronze giraffe store. He stops loading boxes and turns to you, sizing you up with his compound eyes. pauses, leaning on his cart.
These are boxes packed with bronze giraffes. Your arms look skinny as heck.
Buddy, you don't know what you're talking about. You scoff. Just tell me where you want them. The Stiltkin looks skeptical, but nods at the cart.
What will I lift with? I'm going to try lifting with my legs.
Wishing Grunko, son of Grung, was there to help. You get down on the ground
You
and
get the
confidently wrap your legs around the box, only to struggle with picking it up. The box slips, hitting you in your sweet tenders. It hurts, bunches. The Stiltkin uses its long legs to step over your aching body and continues to work as you crawl away in humiliation.
So I got wound +1. Okay, so now he's done. Put him over here. Signify finished. Visit magic shop. So smarts. So my character's not that smart. He's a gunslinger after all. But he did in 16. So enter 3505. 3505.
As you enter the shop, you pass another patron, an old dwarf with a long gray beard, a pointy blue hat, and a terrifically long-stemmed smoking pipe. You're looking for something that will impress people. Based on the other customer, you'd guess that you were in the right spot. While most of the visible merchandise is junk for the tourists, you spot a frost augment that seems to still hold a strong charge. How much? You ask the shopkeep.
That old thing?
She says,
Tell you what, it's yours if you promise to bring 2 friends to my magical improv show tonight. Lots of fun, lots of laughs.
Sure, you lie. Oh, do you perform with that cool-looking wizard over there? But you turn and see that the old fellow has left. Never mind, but yes, I'd love to come.
Excellent.
She beams.
I'll look for your face in the crowd.
Search a treasure check deck for T64 or 63. So I actually get to go for the treasure deck. Ooh. 63 or 64. Okay. So I got a sword that's +2. And my Mauser has fencing blade. So I'd rather do the augment it. So it's a frost blade now. So it's +2 to my rolls. And I'm using the sword for fighting monsters. Alright. And gain the title Face Unseen. So now I have a title called Face Unseen. And that's an unlawful choice. Because I'm basically lying. Okay. And then look at flyers. Sense +1. So sense goes up 1 half. 2508. And then we got one.
You notice a flyer advertising a magical improv show. Worse, the flyer threatens audience interaction. These are truly dark times. But you also spy an advertisement for the Ship-Shape Shops, a powerful merchants group seeking protection for a journeying caravan. There's also a wanted poster with a scary face upon it. Scala is with you and looks up at the posters.
Best to choose something practical.
She advises.
We'll take the flyer for the caravan job.
Initially, you hesitate to even take the flyer for the caravan job. First, it looks pretty old. But also, can you think of a more cliched way to start your career? I mean, why not get in a bar fight or kill some rats in someone's basement while you're at it? You sigh and take the flyer anyway. The freelancers gotta eat. Scala smiles happily and pats your back.
Okay, so we are now working. Okay, so now we gotta read 3509 because that's the end of the round.
You are talking amongst yourselves when you are approached by a nifty dwarf fellow with a magical air about him. His beard is long and gray, his blue hat with golden stars is tall and pointy, and his wooden pipe has a very long stem. He is the perfect portrait of a wizard.
Freelancers!
He cries, the wide sleeves of his robed arms drooping as he holds them aloft.
Behold, it is none other than I, Freelancers the Great. And you look like the sort of freelancers I seek. Yes, indeed. Just the sort of dungeon delving, treasure hunting killers I require.
You're really digging his vibe, so you all quickly tell him you're in.
Pray, do not commit just yet,
He urges.
for my quest is the most perilous kind. You see, my friend, I aim at nothing less than to slay.
He wiggles his fingers in a grand gesture.
The dragon!
You all gasp, and he continues.
Yes, 'tis a morally bankrupt fiend who dwells upon a distant hill, sitting on its pile of ill-gotten gold, hatching schemes to steal away those things that do not belong to it.
Scala speaks up nervously.
I've heard the last freelancers who messed with her stole her egg. They all died horribly.
Mr. Veldemax, sir, one of you interrupts. That sounds like just the sort of job we've been looking for.
Excellent!
Cries Veldemax the Great.
Now, dragons are only weak during the solstice, and the end of the current one draws nigh. There is no time to lose.
Where are we headed? You ask, pulling out your map.
I know a clever hermit who is sympathetic to our aims, and so he will be our first stop. Onward to riches and glory!
Alright, so that was what we did so far. So let's see. So it says, have the cartographer draw something on the map at space 85 to remind you of a hermit's there. So we gotta draw a hermit at 85. And 87, the dragon is your final destination. So dragon. There we go. Something like that. That's a dragon. That's my little old school dragon from retired days. So we can. So we're gonna cross out. We're gonna end up going to a camp. That's the first thing in the game. So we will end here, and we will go to camp. So we have to travel on the map. So before what we reveal, what danger we reveal, we'll just stop here. I'll see you guys in the next video then.